NURBS modeling occurs within the object itself. In fact, you can create a very complex model, but in the end, you'll be left with a single object. So that's part of the beauty of it. It's very organized. In general, modifiers aren't used so much with NURBS, although it's possible. Modifiers merely affect the position of the CVs. The NURBS modeling tools are located on the object level down here in these rollouts. Let's take a look at them. You can create points, curves, and surfaces within this object. And there are plenty of tools, as you can see. There's a toolbox that you can open, and this is just a shortcut interface to the tools located on these rollouts. For example, this says create curve point, and that tool is located right over here. This says create surface edge curve, and that tool is over here. So there's not a one-to-one correspondence between the order of the tools here and the order of the tools here. So you can use one interface or the other. It doesn't really matter. I like to use the toolbox because the icons help me remember what the tools do. Now let's create another curve within this object. I'll create a CV curve, which is right here. And then I'll just draw one over here on the side. Notice that the bounding box of the object expanded to accommodate this new sub-object. Now I'd like to create a surface from these curves. I'll use a ruled surface. And it has a special rollout that appears here while I'm using this tool. Down here it says pick the first curve, and it's important to pay attention to the status bar because it gives you information about NURBS modeling. I'll pick this curve and then the next one, and a surface is generated. This surface is a dependent surface. Notice that the object got a new sub-object level. I can move the curves, for example, and the dependent surface will connect those curves. I can move the CVs, and the surface will automatically connect these two curves. So that's just a taste of creating surfaces from curves.